here we are in the next map. This is a little chamber lock. You should know, these extra doors here, there are details, because, you know, the employees got to get around some way, and you're not going to take all the obvious paths. So, authorized personnel only, manufacturing. This poster here, aperture science, let's work together. Fun fact, this poster is rotated 3 degrees. Anyways, coming to here, this nice little observation room that Ultiman built. It's nice and cozy in here, really, I think. So, here's Starlight Glimmer. And here's Sunset Shimmer. Little Easter eggs he put in here. I wonder how many people have noticed that these are Equestria Ghost characters. It's on display in this observation room. So here's my mug, #1 Mythos. I still don't like how that texture is wrapped, the way he made that model. So apparently maybe this is my portal gun. No coffee maker. Chuck. Cozy little test chamber down there, and also the soundtrack playing right now, I believe is Our Resurrected Teleport. If it's not playing right now, it'll play when we go in there. Next Half-Life 2 track. Head down here. You know, I don't want... Oh, hello, chair. I don't want to know what was so messy here that left all these white and green stains. It's a little bit concerning. And just pass into here. Okay, now the music started. Our Resurrected Teleport from Half-Life 2. Now, this is an interesting little test chamber that Ultiman made. It has these little Zen pools. That's Z-E-N. You know, these little peaceful pools of water, which are not deadly. There's calm little water for aesthetic, and also all these piston parts are not solid. It's a weird little thing that you decide to do. It's a cozy little chamber, and also that part of the chamber is rounded. That wall right there. You don't see that very often, do you? So now then, here's an interesting little puzzle, which also has 3 mirror cubes. Unlike my one, though, you need all 3 of them. Now, I've seen a couple people who've played this map on YouTube complicate this bit of the puzzle a little bit, because obviously you have this laser here that you need for a laser node on the wall over there. And because the laser is pointing into an angled wall, some people believe you need to keep the laser at an angle like that, which of course makes things a little bit more complicated. However, what they fail to realize is that you just put your portal there, the laser comes out straight. A lot of people seem to miss that for some reason. Anyways, pressing that button raises these panels right here. Now we're going to take these cubes over, set it down on the button. Here's a solution you don't see as often as well. It is cube stacking. Almost there. Barely missing. And of course it's too much of an angle. Yeah, you don't see this as a solution though as often. I push you to fix you. Come on. Oh. Okay, I guess I can just fix it this way now. You don't see a kind of solution as often. So, I wonder if I can do that little thing. There's a little quirk with laser cubes in Portal 2 you may or may not have seen before. Maybe not quite. Well, basically, if I were able to move out this laser cube from under this other one, this one would stay floating. It's like something the way Valve coded these mirror cubes is that if they've got a laser shooting through them, their obedience to the laws of gravity changes a little bit. It's a little weird. Anyways, though, another nice detail I like is that his Ultimate's little sky windows. They've got the dust motes. They're a nice little detail. It's almost kind of tranquil. Anyways, though, moving on. Now on to the final soundtrack as the moon shines from above. I believe it is Lab Practicium. last Half-Life soundtrack. Hello, turrets. Very threatening. Also with more Zen pools. These ones have plants in them. You know, a subway-ish sort of door. It's a nice little custom door. It's nice and cozy. Anyways, so we need to get over there. You press this button. Watch out for the turrets. Pressing the button spawns a cube over there. Popping over. Now we can get rid of those turrets. Goodbye. Alrighty then. So now they're out of the way, we can solve the puzzle. Now, as you see, there's a laser node on the ceiling. There's this weird little trapezoid object on the floor. Now, you may be wondering what you're supposed to do. Well, what you're supposed to do is this. Upwards laser cubes. It's a bit of a remote thing that I'm not sure if many people have tried to use in their maps. Because without the hump, you can actually still make it vertical like this. Let's give it a good jump kick. It's a bit of a remote thing you can do with mirror cubes. I haven't seen many people use in their puzzles. I think it could make an interesting test. This wire looks a little dirtier than the one in the outer chamber. Now here's something revolutionary. These square beams. We can actually go right through them. Unlike most cases you see in Portal 2 itself, it actually obeys correct laws of physics, and you can just pass right through them. It's amazing. Anyways, back here, Pink Floyd, The Fourth Wall. That is sure a reference. Over here, this big old fan blade, which is broken. Huh. I didn't know that was a model, a broken fan. Here, got another mug. These are Zen waterfalls that Ultraman made. They're rather nice, although the sheen on the front of it is a little weird. That shine that doesn't move with the water. Also, you can place portals on it for some reason. I don't know why you didn't restrict that. Anyways, head on back. Unfortunately, though, this other side's all blocked up, so we can't pass through. So instead, we just have to move on forward. Oh no, creepy noises. Oh, this is rather cold and empty. Looks like that's where we have to go, over there. Got a relaxation vault hanging here. Tube. Some stuff. Let's head on forward then.
I realize this moment may not be the most convenient for a heart-to-heart. Listen carefully, my dear. Prepare for unforeseen consequences.
Haha, it was all a joke. Anyways, yeah, that ending is all my fault. The entire reason for these maps is just for me to end my tenure in the workshop with a Half-Life 3 confirmed joke. That's literally the only purpose of these maps. Is to go out with a bang, you know? It's the greatest ending. Also, if you were subscribed to my other, more personal channel, you may have seen me post a video about an alternate draft for the ending to this map. Basically, the only different thing in the alternate ending draft is that the G-Man's dialogue is structured slightly differently, where he specifically addresses you as Dr. Freeman, but in this draft he just refers to you vaguely with a female pronoun, like the original lines from Half-Life 2 Episode 2. Because that little hiss you heard when you entered that room, it was the G-Man whispering, Chell. You know, alternate ending draft. Now, that normally would have been where that all ended, but in a year later, this happened.
Is it really that time again?
Now, in contrast to the theming of these maps, this third part was made like a year later. Now, I only had a small contribution to this part, which I will point out later.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer-Aided Enrichment Center. Today, you will be testing with a partner.
Hey, I'm here.
Hello.
Yay! Blue is back. Testing can continue.
And here we have a nice little mechanic that Ultraman does. The energy destabilization.
Would you mind putting your back towards me so I can see only your back and not your face?
Look, Metal Ball, I can hear you.
I think she's lying.
For that, Blue is penalized 50 science collaboration points.
Anyways, we have this nice little mechanic here. The energy destabilization field. It's a hard word to say fast. Now, those Zen pools back in the previous map, part 2, were part of the aesthetic of a little map series Ultraman made called, well, not a map series, just a map aesthetic called Chell's Field Day. It's another map he made posted on the workshop. You can probably see it for yourself. The Zen pool aesthetic was from those maps. And also, something he did in those maps is part of the titular Field Day. It is custom fields right here. Anyways, though. So this Fizzler field right here is custom Fizzler field. I won't call it by its full name. As you can see, it blocks you from shooting portals. However, it doesn't kill your portals. See? So what we're supposed to do here, pop portal there, portal there, up on through. No, we need to lose our portals. It is going to require some very quick thinking. So 3, 2, 1.
Oh, have you got an idea?
Ding.
What's going on over there? You know, I'm actually over here still thinking really hard.
Sure you are, pal. So anyways, that's the first part. Now we step on this button right here. Portal there, portal there. It's a nice little simple test. It's not too complex once you know how it works. It's now orange portal. Move the orange portal. Whee! Smack right into the wall. And we got some repulsion gel. Yeah, make sure to put the right portal. Think about this for a second. It doesn't matter. Just do that. Here's our Zen pool with non-solid rocks. Mine was space rock. Okay. Some pass right on. Oh no! I shot the wrong portal. Whoops. Here we go, symbol fix. So now we put the portal in the right place. We hop over here, step back on this button. And we put some gel back in the starting area. It spreads all along the runway. Isn't that so good? So now we cut portal back over. And we do this one last time.
Oh, nicely done.
Ow.
Are you okay?
Very good. You've really come together as a team, thanks to the one of you who appears to be doing all of the work.
Thank you. Wheatley here with his little lamp microphone. Now this whole test is Ultraman's design. It's a very nice little test. However, this next part is entirely my fault, and also it may trigger the copyright censors. What is love?
Most recently, we decided to try to answer that question in the context of a product announcement. We said, why don't we partner with our customers let's use this as an opportunity to bring them in, where they have as much of a role in bringing this new product forward. We'll start off by doing an update to a 3-year-old game and plant clues throughout this so that they can figure out that something's going on and decode satellite data and so on. And so I wanted to touch really briefly on that and answer some of these questions that are in the minds of our fans about what we're going to do. So I'm going to go and talk about that next. Stop, which is important. Good luck figuring it out. This is Gabe Newell, I work at PAL. We have lots of money. I can be reached at gaben@palsoftware.com. Let me know what you think.
Anyways, yeah, that was completely my fault. There's an April Fool's joke a year later. It's not a Half-Life 3 confirmed joke. And the entire basis of this joke was based around the fact that there used to be a YouTube video that was a loop of running in the 90s where the visual was just a slow zoom in on Gaben's face. The video's been deleted since, and I kind of miss it. Anyways, though, that's about it. That's it for all my main hammer maps in the Portal 2 workshop. Next time, I'll begin looking at my petty maps, made with the in-game editor. There aren't that many of them. And after that, all the miscellaneous map files that were either available alternatively, hint hint, or else never saw the light of day. My name is ALLOS, also known as Sketchman Creations, and I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.